Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm reviewing one of the best gaming monitors, the ASUS ROG Swift PG27AQDM. It's one of the first OLED monitors from ASUS that's designed specifically for gamers, and it's seriously impressive. If you have been looking for smooth performance, next level visuals, and a truly premium display experience, you're going to want to stick around for this one. I'm going to do a full in-depth review here, so by the end of this video, you'll know if this gaming monitor belongs on your desk. Also, the link to this monitor will be included in the video description below. Now let's start with the design, because ASUS didn't just toss some fancy specs into a plastic shell and call it a day. The ROG Swift PG27AQDM looks clean, sharp, and futuristic without being over the top. It's got that signature ROG flare, edgy lines, matte black finish, and RGB lighting on the back that subtly glows with that ROG Eye logo. It's not just for the show either. That rear RGB is customizable and adds a nice ambient vibe when you are gaming in a darker setup. The build quality is excellent, solid plastics, a premium feel, and a surprisingly sturdy stand. It's fully ergonomic, so you get tilt, swivel, pivot, and height adjustments, which is perfect whether you are gaming, creating, or just watching content. Bezels are ultra thin, giving it a very sleek and immersive look, and the monitor doesn't wobble at all when you are adjusting it. Now let's talk about specifications, because this is where things start to heat up. This monitor features a 27-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 2560 by 1440, what we would call QHD. It runs at a 240 Hz refresh rate and boasts a true 0.03 millisecond response time. That's not a typo, 0.03 milliseconds. We're talking instant pixel transitions, which makes motion clarity insane. Because it's OLED, the contrast ratio is essentially infinite. Blacks are truly black, not that dark gray stuff you get with most IPS or VA panels. And the colors absolutely pop. This thing covers 99% of the DCI-P3 color gamut and supports HDR10. The HDR experience here is leagues ahead of what you would find on traditional LCD gaming monitors. Highlights are punchy, shadows are rich, and details just come alive. One of the big questions with OLED monitors is brightness. Can it get bright enough for regular room lighting or even daylight gaming? Surprisingly, yes. ASUS works some real engineering magic here, and they have added a custom heatsink to manage thermals and allow the panel to hit around 1000 nits peak brightness in HDR. For SDR content, it hits around 250 to 300 nits sustained, which is totally respectable. Now, I know some of you are wondering, what about burn-in? That dreaded OLED Achilles heel? ASUS has implemented a bunch of features to mitigate this, and there's a pixel cleaning function, a screensaver that activates when there is no activity, and automatic brightness limiting to prevent static UI elements from staying too bright for too long. Realistically, if you're using this monitor responsibly, like not leaving static images up for hours on end, you should be just fine. Alright, now we're getting to the fun stuff. How does it actually feel in game? In one word, phenomenal. Whether you are grinding ranked in Apex Legends, running dungeons in Diablo 4, or just vibing in Cyberpunk 2077, this monitor delivers a stunning visual experience. The high refresh rate and ultra-low latency mean gameplay feels incredibly fluid. Combine that with the perfect black levels and color vibrancy, and you are basically looking at the game world the way the devs wanted you to see it. Fast-paced games benefit the most. There is zero ghosting, minimal motion blur, and absolutely no screen tearing if you have got G-Sync or FreeSync running. What's crazy is that even outside of games, the visual quality is so good that you will just enjoy using this monitor. Watching movies, editing videos, scrolling through your desktop, it all looks better on OLED. By the way, prices on this monitor update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you will find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, if you're thinking of using this monitor for more than just gaming, it totally holds up. Text is sharp thanks to the QHD resolution on a 27-inch panel, and the wide color gamut makes it a solid choice for content creation, whether you are color grading, photo editing, or just browsing through high-resolution content. The only thing to watch out for is the automatic brightness limiter, which might dim things slightly when large areas of the screen are white, like with documents or spreadsheets, but it's not a deal breaker. ASUS has done a great job with their software tools too. The on-screen display is clean and easy to navigate, controlled with a joystick on the back. You get access to game visual modes, crosshair overlays, FPS counters, and a bunch of customization options. It also works with ASUS's display widget software if you want to make quick changes from your desktop. In terms of connectivity, you got two HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort 1.4, and a USB hub. Now, HDMI 2.0 might seem like a miss, but keep in mind this monitor is really built for PC gamers. If you're on a next generation console, you are not going to hit 240Hz anyway. For PC, DisplayPort is your best friend here. It supports the full resolution and refresh rate with no compression. There's also a headphone jack and USB pass-through, which is convenient for keeping things tidy if you want to plug in a mouse or a headset directly. Now let's talk about the price. This monitor isn't cheap. It retails at around $1,000 depending on where you grab it. That's a serious chunk of change for a 27-inch monitor, but when you stack it up against other OLEDs in the same category or even high-end IPS panels that try to mimic the levels of quality, it actually holds its own pretty well. You're getting OLED tech, crazy fast response time, a high refresh rate, and all the gamer-focused features packed into a premium chassis. If you are serious about your setup and want one of the best visuals in the game, this is it. So the ASUS ROG Swift PG27AQDM is easily one of the most exciting monitors to hit the market this year. It blends cutting-edge OLED technology with competitive gaming features in a way that feels futuristic and grounded at the same time. It's built for performance, but it doesn't sacrifice quality, design, or usability. If you have got the budget, this is one of those rare monitors that could actually be a long-term investment in both your gameplay and your workspace. So should you buy it? If you're a serious gamer, content creator, or someone who simply wants the absolute best in visual fidelity at 1440p, then yes, absolutely ASUS delivers. Let me know in the comments, guys, are you planning to pick up this monitor or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this monitor. See you in the next one.